Yeah. So, yesterday I left on, didn't really do much, accomplish much. I fixed the sync workflow. Woo! Did not add a blog page, so I still need to do that. So edit the favicon, I did that, it's a moon. Change color scheme, I kinda did that. So I wrote that I keep making the mistake of developing the site in a cropped window, like this. So then when I view it normally, it looks dumb. So I need to make the page elements like dynamic. That's actually going to be the first order of business. And then, so yeah, make elements fit, and he says window, add moon, star background, add blog page. Okay. Hopefully I can achieve all these things today. Or at least get a start on Saturday. Not a lot of pressure right now, so I can just take her one-on-one. Let's see what it looks like. What's the actual site looking like? Okay, it's still back. Okay, that's good. Oh, I also think I would like to restructure this a bit because it's kind of ugly, the structure of everything. It's not cool enough for this, to be honest. Even though it's comfortable, it's just... Yeah, there's lots of stuff here, which... This is not big of a deal, but I don't know why, like, for example, this. Some of this stuff doesn't really need to be here, I don't stuff in these relative positions that are just not correct. And this is okay. Still a bit to the left, but I don't really want it to be like that, but it doesn't look too bad. As of now. Oh, this image color picker gives me like a completely, it gives me my color palette for an image, which is cool. Woo! I just sneezed crazy. Yeah, this is cool. How can I see my color palette? Oh wait. Okay, well I'm about to sign out loud. Failed. Well, let's see what I would have failed. Just trying to take it over. Actually, we can do one that I don't use very much. I don't use this one very much. Okay, I'm logged in. Let me try to get my color palette for my logo. I mean, that's pretty cool, I think. How do I download? Oh, export palette, that's interesting. What does this mean like this? I mean, that's pretty cool. What else can I do? SVG. Oh, that's cool. Well, we have this one. We can just put this on. Or you could just real quick put this downloads. We can put this palette in my YouTube folder. Could be useful. Man, channels. Let's input the color. It's pretty cool. That could be good for me. Okay. So I have this nice moon. It's a nice moon. I now have my color palette, which is cool, so I could just drop on those. Oh, what if I put this, what if I put the, oh, I can't put this in there, can I? Yeah, I can. Yeah, that's really, actually really cool. So now I have my color palette, but we'll just use that later. So let's see, as I was saying, I was yesterday doing a bunch of this, look, offsetting pixels and stuff. Is a terrible idea. It is a terrible idea to do this. Because it was just working for literally, I mean, I should have known, but it was just making it look good on the size window that I was using, which is very funny. CSS variables are defined by CSS authors. Represent specific values to be reused throughout a document. Using property or custom property syntax. Okay. I don't know, maybe that's too much right now. Let's see. I want to put this in styles. Why is he here? Look at me, I'm solving all the problems that I shouldn't be solving right now. That's okay. See, whenever I'm stuck on something, I just look for other stuff to do, and I shouldn't do that. So this is just the width and stuff. This is actually okay. So let's just... Yeah, this could be okay. But what I'm imagining is... Yeah, so... Still doesn't seem like it's very centered. It's probably because it's all using this stuff. Like... For example, this one. Okay. Oh, that looks a bit better. It's the gap maybe? This way, 5, 9, black stripe, restriction row. What if I set this to column? Maybe that change? Nothing really. Really? Oh, I really actually don't know. Margin line. Okay. I mean, that actually looks better than it did. So that's actually pretty good. Yesterday I had destroyed this. Anyhow, let's get rid of that. Font size 50, position relative, okay. still think this could go here. This does not need to be here. This is old. This is another page file. I'm okay with that. And these are all these pixel things are. I could just make this like a. I mean, can't I do that on the image itself? Yeah, what if I do that on the image itself? I guess it's true as well. No. Yeah, I can do that. Can I make this a class? I don't think so. I just wonder if I can though. No, doesn't look like it. Can I make CSS ID have a class? Can my class be otherwise ID? The class will add its styles on top, but I just that's how can I do it. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, so like for the moon image, I could say with so 400 pixels height, 400 pixels, and then here I can just say ID. Actually, what is it? CSS ID B. Can I put image in there? There's no way. Alright. Huh. I think it's still on the pie, actually. What? Does that even make sense? I'm not sure about this. I think so. But what if it did that? Oh, this is banner text. Alright, so that works now, but it's because I have this here, I bet. So image ID, watch this probably. The box. Is this what you were working on previous stream? Yes. Hello, Better Call Eddie. How you doing? This is what I was working on the previous stream. This is just my personal website. I haven't touched it in a while, and I wanted to do some stuff to it. That's a little bit better. Cool, thank you. Just my personal website. Yeah, like before, like right now, actually, if you visit the site, it looks like this. Is it quite a bit different? It's just I kind of like it. I wasn't liking the moon in the center at first. It wasn't the idea, but it's cool to have that stuff faded. I don't know. And the stars background is just a test as well. I kind of wanted to do a different one, but I'm kind of liking this. I can't lie. Let's try to find a background though. This is always a difficult one. It doesn't need to be like insane. But I think I could apply a filter to it because I have my color palette for this moon. So I could technically, I think maybe apply like a sort of filter over these to make it the same color. I think this might be the one I have. Yeah, but it looks pretty similar. Let me just try this one. SARS 2? Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, I'm kind of liking this, to be honest. Okay, so it's definitely different. Now, yeah, there is like some readability for the text at that point. Which is kind of a problem. But I think I could just add some. What is that? So what if I just put like a... So for this, I was just like... Well, could I put this as well? Moon image? Like, I think I could just put animation fade in like, I don't know, 7 seconds? That seems to come in really fast. Not sure. So I guess like it kind of all sort of comes in a bit fast. Like I think it'd be cool at this point to have the whole everything fade in. But let's go. Before we get too ahead of I don't want to get too ahead of myself here. You're really fast. Thank you, better quality. Some people I think would say that I'm pretty slow actually. I'm really not too skilled with this kind of stuff, you know, so it's definitely recreational and definitely just for fun. So the class, I think I can just get rid of that and have that fade in. Now, what if I do the same thing like for the other ones? Like for example, not even necessarily fade in image, it's just fade in. Okay. And so what if I say, like for example on this guest container, it can be container, and then I can say fade in. It should work. At least I think. Yeah, so that works. So container fade in. Okay, that should do that. And then this can also be column container fade in. It can all fade in, that's pretty cool. And then we can go down here to this fade in. Fade in. Oh yeah, the whole page fades in. Right back here, gotta go pee. I just had an idea when I was sitting there. I think instead of putting fade in on literally every single div, I could probably put fade in on the page container itself, and it'd probably have the same effect. Let me see. So if I just did, first off, let's look. Okay, so that all fades in, but what if I just say page container fade in? Yeah, it does everything. That's cool. Matter of fact, that would mean on like moon image, well, I do kind of want it to take longer. So like, can I just manually make this take longer, for example? 10 seconds? Yeah, I can. It's like fade in is what? It's 5 is okay for that. So I'm gonna have a little bit of stagger. Because that doesn't seem like 5 seconds. I mean, that's not 5 seconds, right? It's just not. It's not 5 seconds for it to appear. Oh, that looks pretty cool. It's also a little bit slow though. I kind of like it, I can't lie. I do like the fading and stuff. I do kind of like how this is. Now, there's some troubles here. For example, like, I think we should say, like, background color black here and see if that doesn't even change anything. What? Why doesn't it change it? Oh, it does. Oh, but it kind of looks gross, though. Wait, and it also, like, only happens... Oh, no. Wow, look how big that is. There's, like, way... It's, like, calling my freaking... It's exposing my friggin' bad stuff by making it like that. Uh-oh. Continue. Yeah, why is it like that? Or, yeah, like, why? I don't even know why it would be that big. Or just make it a less populated star scene, which I'm also cool with that too. Cause that looks a bit strange, I guess. I forget how to do borders, to be honest. Oh gosh, I don't even have. I think I do in thoughts though. I think I have some borders going on. I should. Why don't I have any borders? I should definitely have borders. Oh, you checked it out? That's cool. Always cool to have somebody visit the website. I said it's looking a lot different than it was. I hadn't updated it in 2 months. I mean, it was a while. The last thing I had done 2 months ago was I just figured out how to do like the changing link color on hover, and I thought that was really cool. So I did that and I was like, okay, I'm done for a while. Oh yeah, first that's freaking fair. So definitely looking a bit more dynamic now with the fade in. I want to make this smaller though. I'm just not really sure how. That's a lot of blocks. Inline flags. That didn't work, dude. absolutely do not. Oh goodness. Oh, that made it a lot worse. No. Those look better. It kind of looks better, to be honest. These are all the same. Oh, this is how you remind me. Stretch it. Oh yeah. Freaking stretching rocks. This is like any crack. How often do you update this website? Well, I usually update it quite frequently. I haven't updated it for 2 months, but for the first half of the year, like from January to May, I was updating it, I mean, sometimes every day. It's just really fun for me to mess with it and try out different stuff and things like that. I wonder if I could. I'm kind of wanting to make CSS that remove styles to CSS. See if that works. And then change all this stuff. Whoops. No, not there. Now, like here. I'll do that here. Alright, so we'll start with books. I'll try this. See if that works. Should work. I hope. Also, what I could do is I could add this as I'm going along here. So books. And then let's go to, well, this is already there. Right. Put that in there, the logo. And then remove the style sheet to there. Let's exit out, and then let's go to this one. This one had a bit of an error, it looks like. CSS, close. That in there. Oops. Dang it. Yeah, there's cover that there. I hate that. Sometimes that's useful, sometimes it's not. Oops, not a command. Okay. I'm gonna start my roll here. Okay, challenges, DD, make this, oops. Yeah, this one's getting messed up as well. And this one's probably just destroyed at this point. And then index, one of the last ones. Almost there. Okay, that should be good. Let's see if that works. no fucking reason why this shouldn't work. This is all fucking crazy right now. Oh my gosh, it's all destroyed. Just by moving CSS there, like, how does that make any sense? Like, it's as simple as fuck thing. You would think, like, how is that fucking crazy? I just fucking changed it. Wait, what is it? Like, does that even work now? That works, but the fucking background doesn't work? How the fuck does that make sense? Oh, thank God. It still looks a little weird, though. Okay. Yay! So, I did have another URL places. No? What the hell? Honestly? No idea. Okay, that's good. That's good. I was like, dude, that doesn't make any sense. It's like, how the hell does that make sense? Oh, I should say that everything else isn't broke when it's okay. Maybe I should write that, but I didn't. I didn't write that in there. I broke everything else in the process. Oh, logo? I mean, what? Does that need to be there? I don't think so. I'm gonna make the call. That doesn't need to be there like that. Move a logo to that should be fine. Try to make the the repo a little bit better. It's very messy. Very messy. I mean, it's okay. It's not heartbreaking or anything, but do a new window. I think we need a new one. Let's just see if this will work. Let's start it back up. It worked. This one doesn't work. Okay, but this works. Okay, that's good. So let's carry this along and use this. Let's put that in there. Oh, I think we should bring it back. It shouldn't be like that. Oops. Supposed to get that on there. Right. I think that needs to be there. So we're not gonna put that there. I'm gonna put that there. This is for the table, which probably shouldn't exist, to be honest. But it does exist. This moment. Alright. Oh wait, that's wrong. So yeah, it doesn't even have the freaking sheet. What the heck? Why doesn't it have the sheet there? I just erased it. There you go. That could be why it's so destroyed. At least it could contribute to why. So funny, I just, whoops, what? Darn it, I just went through right now. Just change all this and I'm gonna go to change it right now. Again, it's kind of funny. Dude, what's happening? I've changed this already. Stay there. I think it's... Wait, what's there before? Oh, I got two, dude. That's kind of funny. Man, this place does need cleaned up quite a bit. It really does. Alright, that should be everything. Doesn't exist. Yay! It's starting to look a bit better. I mean, this place was a mess. Absolute mess. Goodness, and this website was like, it's super just like stream of consciousness. Like, I was like, oh, I'm just going to put this there and this there. And I don't really care what it was like. Did not really care at all what it was looking like. After a while, that begins to show. Why is that there? That shouldn't be there anymore. What the fuck's going on? I literally did this already. What? What am I doing? Do I have to like sudo that thing? I don't really know. Oops, oopsie. Oh wow, the thing is delete. Like, dang. I thought it would be easier from the thing. The photos are also... I mean, the photos have, like, some sort of structure to them, you know? Like, it's like the structure at least exists to a certain extent. I'm sure there's a lot of them. Like, yeah, this is all just... Ooh. Thought I moved that. Okay. It's actually a little bit better. And then the structure at least. The structure is a lot better. There's really something else with the concept or anything. But like, this is okay. I think wait a minute. I'm actually not sure if that's okay because that doesn't, I thought I had more padding on there. So what's going on? Yeah, this definitely seems weird. Like, is this even... Yeah, it's hard to tell. Yeah, this too, actually. What? Yeah. Okay, no it is. Okay. It's there. It's there. Is this what is there? It doesn't really look like it, but... It is, okay. I'm just freaking out. I thought there was padding there on these. Also, you know what's a problem? Is like body and body. It's kind of a problem. Oh, this one. This one is going to be a heavy results. Here's what I've used through. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I've used this throughout the entire project. The entire site just has the body text, so that's kind of a mistake, but that's alright. Nobody's perfect, I gotta work it again and again till I get it right. It doesn't even mean anything much anymore. Because the banner text should be the banner text really probably just as banner text is where you at? I remember what's happening. So for example, this will basically the class links style doesn't work anymore, which is gonna be, it's actually kind of a good thing because I'm just changing everything. So class links. Can't be replaced with nothing. This looks very bad though. I mean, I get that. I get that it looks pretty bad. You're right. Man, I just had to update 53 apps on my phone, and I'm like, dude, I didn't even know I had 53 apps on my phone. How did I get 53 apps on my phone? Why is there that many on there? There's 53 apps on my phone. There's probably more than that. No good. Why is this like this though? It shouldn't be like this. There should be padding here. I feel I know I have addressed this in the past. I've literally dealt with this before. So probably something to do with my CSS and my something. I just don't know what it quite is yet. Color attribute will change the color of the text within the body. Oh, look at me being all genius over here. I don't even think that's very genius. Picture, okay. That's neat. Paste out has it like center. What? What's that for? I always have index as like my index is always in my reference point. I always have the most modern or my most updated just patterns and stuff on there, so I just look to that when I'm wanting to know what I'm doing. Like, what is this? I don't even think that's anything. Yeah, like, man, that's whatever. I'm not gonna change all that. Move everything back and make it a little bit easier to understand. It's a template, I mean, it is what it is. It's just a template. It's easy for me to use that. So I'll probably keep that. Okay, div class container too. I mean, there should be something here, like, for example, style. Or, like, is it padding like 20 pixels? Maybe I changed it. I may have changed my things. Okay, yeah, exactly. Oh, but what? Okay, so that's on exactly. It just needs to be something like this. Container 2. Well, I must have done something to this. Like, I don't know. I did something somewhere. Hello? Why don't you have padding? It makes no sense. You know what, maybe I should have a... See now, like here I have the... Maybe... Should I have the entire page come in here too? Gosh, I'm trying to add more stuff before I even fix what I did or whatever. That's me. Oh. Hey, it worked! It changed things. It made it objectively better. Oh, I guess that's why you just F around and find out sometimes, because that made it better. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, like it shouldn't be white. It shouldn't be. Well, I guess I would have to do that here, like color azure probably, because I think it was those that were messing around. So if I just say that and then do this, it messes everything up. Oh. It's so interesting how quickly you can throw everything out of whack. I guess it's if you're not super good. I guess I'm not super good. Yeah, so this is, I'm just looking at it with a different screen here. Oof, yeah, we get back down to September and everything goes bad. Why is that? Because I bet it's because I stopped following stuff here. Yeah, you see I just have P color. I don't even have a... So how many of these are just straight up P? Probably starting around, yeah, this place here. So to remedy this, we just need to, so every time there's a P, let's just say that's going to be P class body. And just close it up, global. That should change something. Okay, that fixed that. Oh yeah, and then we can close out the div here. Sometimes I wish HTML stuff was not so forgiving because it makes it so easy to miss things and all that stuff. I'd rather it just be really strict, honestly. That'd make things a lot easier. I got rid of this here. Like this. Wait, what if I just like straight up use my same index thing? It'd be good, it'd be good, I think that would be good. Oh, that needs to go rid of this stuff. Oh, that looks a lot better. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. A lot better than other shit I had going on there. Header stuff, I mean that's just so clear and explicit to me, isn't it? Header stuff. One thing I noticed, going back and reading my own code, which is something that for a while I didn't really do that very much, gotta be honest with you. I was just code stuff up and being like, okay, it works, see you later. But going through and really going back and trying to improve things is a really interesting experience. And it's a pretty rewarding experience actually as well. I enjoy doing it more than I used to. I used to hate it. I used to hate doing that. I think it's mostly because I was writing really bad stuff. If it's really the worse it is, the more annoying it is to read, I guess. So I think me not wanting to read my own code is like a sign that it was pretty bad. It's kind of funny. I don't know. I mean, there's only so much, you know. Like music, this page is literally destroyed. Literally destroyed. Look at this. Like, it's destroyed. It was destroyed before I started this yesterday. These music and books and challenges, literally every single page except index and thoughts are in a state of destruction. They're just destroyed. So maybe I should bite the bullet on that and just go look at what's going on with like music. It's already messed up, but man, this is gonna be interesting. I think I want all my screen though, so I want all my screen for this one. Body class background. The hell does that mean, Josh? What is background? That doesn't even exist anymore. Body class. So let's get rid of this one. Let's go back and say. You know what we can do pretty much all the time? We can just always say background color black. That gives us something to work with, at least. Okay, so just that makes it a lot better. But, oh man, this, I promise, this used to look so much better than this. It's really sad. It's so sad how bad this looks now. Do I do the same thing here? Like, yeah, so I have audio. Can't forget that. There's audio here. Mercy, my freaking. Oh man. The way I have this set up is insane. It's like, dude. That doesn't work? Alright, I try to get to this. There you go. Oh, dude, freaking forgive me, Jesus, because this is very bad. All this stuff can move in once, that's all I know. And this is in here. I can move. a bit hard to read, isn't it? I gotta say though, it looks a slight bit better with the padding. So the page container is a big W. Oh, also, is this like? I guess I didn't. This whole time, this has been like a bit cropped for you guys. It probably looks a bit funny, but it does look really funny. And yeah. Just do like that. I didn't realize it was a bit cropped all the time, so it's fine. Okay, but yeah, the padding now, it makes it look a little bit better. The page is black again. Okay, that's good. I wonder if this works. This is Chopin's Piano Concerto number 2, movement 2. I don't even know if you can hear it. Hello? Did it just skip? Oh, this is probably going to be loud, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I kind of just want to listen to this, to be honest. And I know this one is public domain. It stops! Uh-oh. Maybe I'll just get rid of those, honestly. Alright, let's take this back down. I mean, honestly, yeah, it's like cool to have them, but there's a lot of them on this page, probably too many. And so, like, I don't know. I think they're probably just too much right now. It would make this a lot easier to deal with, to be honest, if I did that. Oh, this sounds weird. Oh, that's not bad. Let's get something else in here. Oh, do we have a class links problem here? No, just here. Oh no, not just here. Oh yeah, I love to clean this up. Oh, it's looking better, man. It's actually looking better. This was like, absolutely you couldn't even look at it like not that long ago. I'm just kind of reusing some of the same assets, and I think this is a good move for what I'm doing. Oh god, we got multiple class bodies here. That's weird. So on that same note, I think I'm going to do the same on books just real quick, because I want to just have this site. I want you to be able to see it, just look at it. You know, I have this stupid script. But its background it doesn't exist, but like I said, we could do background color black for now. And after we can pull something stubborn. Why is that being stubborn? Main. Nope, I want that there. Body class, oh that's why, because it's supposed to be style. Oh yeah, fade in. Oh, that looks way worse, but it's okay though. It fades in, it's black, you can see it. Okay, great, great. Now, I know we also have a class links problem here as well, I can tell. Class links is going to be nothing. Oh, that's great. Wait, did I do it? Yeah, I did it, okay. Not so bad. It's all kind of at least flowing together into a coherent thing. You know what I mean? I guess. So what I do, I made music HTML, books HTML, readable. Or they're not very readable for sure. That's not really. One second. Oh, I grabbed something to drink. Strawberry fruit splash. What did I do here? No, I just stopped in the middle of a sentence. Okay. Oops. Background shouldn't be like that, by the way. I'm not even sure if this is necessary after what I'm doing, but hello. There we go. We got a class link from here. Oh yeah, dude. This website was super rudimentary, or this, well, I guess the whole website kind of is rudimentary, but this page in particular was unfinished, I mean, to be honest. So maybe I could add a couple things here. Put the home link. Yeah, it just went straight in. There's no, oops. There's no thing like this. So I think I could at least put this in there. I could at least put this in here, you know? That looks weird, but is this? Yeah, I'll probably have to do this here. This at least is really small. I can deal with this one. Background color, like for example, is this worth anything right now? Oh yeah, it's definitely worth something because I don't have because I don't have the I don't have a background for this body. I just have it fading in. That's really it. Man, this is really bad though. Oh yeah. Oops. Oh. Yeah, well, it was connected to something, I think. Was it? Oh, it was connected here. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. By the way, freaking summer disconnect challenge washed. I should need to update that because I didn't even freaking do it. Yeah, I thought this was a good idea, but oof, it's rough. It's rough though. This is rough. Probably because I'm doing a bunch of breaks, dude. This one is simple enough, though. Well, simple enough, really. this one's terrible. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Why is it bad? Because I try to get fancy with this. I guess it's not too bad, but it's in a container. Oh man, yeah, it's in this container where it has this and this next to each other. A bit weird. So, guess what? Getting rid of it. Well, maybe not necessarily get rid of it, but get rid of this. This page is weird. And I don't know how to do kind of what I think I want to do. Man, look at these. Look at that friggin' how close these are. This book is also, yeah, the quotes is insane. Quotes shouldn't even be there, to be honest. Also, it looks like the books I've read is not even there anymore. I don't know what happened to it, but it's not even there. Books table. I mean, it should be there. I don't know. This can just go as well, to be honest. Oh man, look at me. I'm completely flattening this place out. And honestly, it's a bit deserved. It's a bit deserved. Like, yeah, this page was too crazy. Like, dude, it doesn't need a freaking director, you know? It just doesn't need a directory. I mean, it's neat. Oh, I guess I could also take back to home. It would be cool. Scripture quotations is out of here. Ugly. This is so ugly. It's okay though. Section ID favorites. That doesn't even exist anymore. Yeah, these things are a bit ugly. I'm not sure why. I see. Oof, man. Like, the border is insane. Like, I just don't know another way to do it, dude? You know what I'm saying? I think there's another way to do that. How better do though? I mean, man, that looks bad too. It really looks pretty bad. It's not funny. Oh, I mean, I wrote this. Who knows how long ago? Not that like my friggin' skill has gone up exponentially since then, but it's just like. Like, what if I... Oh, Lord have mercy. That's not it. That's not what we want. What if I did... No? You tell me that doesn't do anything? Is it margin? Like, margin for between elements? I don't even know. It did something. Not quite sure what that did, but this looks very bad. It's okay though. Honestly, the most important thing is that each page is readable. At the very least, and that's what was important. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll work on this some more this weekend, but that's gonna be it for me right now. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good weekend, good day, wherever, good night. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.